So I'm going to go through that again. Basically, the music that I'm working on right now is for some portfolio stuff for Fiverr. I'm going to be posting some new jobs. So one of the jobs is going to be songwriting, and then also like songwriting consultation for people that have a song written or partially written, but just want to get some feedback and maybe some help on finishing the song. And whether that's, like it could be alternative stuff, rock, metal, a fusion of any of that kind of thing, metalcore, gent, all that kind of thing. But again, apologies. My mic was off earlier. I didn't realize. That's what I'm working on today, is just some examples for just like portfolio examples on each gig. Yeah, one's going to be songwriting consultation, and then the other will be mixing, mastering. And I'm not sure what this example will be for yet, whether it's going to be for the songwriting. I kind of like it for a songwriting example. I'll just quickly play what I have here. I think that'll add a nice layer to it. Yeah, something like that I think would sound pretty cool in addition to what I already have going on, because for this, I guess, just realized I gotta solo the mic too if I want to keep talking. There we go. Yeah, all I have going is just these guitars, just like kind of a low gain crunch with some delay and a little bit of reverb. And out of context, I know it kind of sounds like scratchy, those leads. But in the full mix, it really helps add some texture and kind of helps them pop out. But I have one lead that is the original that I recorded. Oh, that would be the octave up. So yeah, I think I pitch shifted one up an octave, and then I pitch shifted one up a fifth. And you end up kind of with a synth-like sound almost when it comes to that just being a guitar lead. I think it's ended up, and in the full mix, you don't really tell that there's that scratchiness there, because that's kind of adding to the texture of that part. And then you can hear it gives it like a pulsing sound, which I really like. There's sort of a pulsing sound, a pulsing synth almost, even though it's just like a simple guitar lead. I forget what I even played. It was like... It was just that, but then by just copying, pasting, shifting one up a fifth, one up an octave, you kind of end up with something that sounds a little different, a little cooler. As opposed to... Oh, that's the wrong one. Really kind of cool. But I'm gonna try laying down, some just simple rhythm guitars. I think I need to tune up real quick though. Go. So yeah, I'm in drop C, if anybody's wondering. And I'm not using that low G string. So I haven't used this guitar in a while, so it's a little finicky right now. I just put new strings on it like a couple weeks ago after not having played it for like a while, probably 8 or 9 months at least after having gotten a new guitar. Unfortunately, this thing kind of sat and was unloved and uncared for a little bit, but I stripped it all down, cleaned it up, put some new strings on it, gave it a fair little setup, and just because it's been out of use for a while and now the climate's getting really dry, it's sort of doing weird stuff. So, but I think for the most part though, it's holding up pretty good. Sorry, just getting a little warmed up there. All right, so let's throw some rhythm on this chorus here and see how that sounds. Just making sure. Oh, just got to arm that. And we're good. Already sounds out of tune. There we go. Yeah, it's the thing about having this thing has been used in a while, so yeah. Let's try that again. Try it again. Maybe I'll kind of do a little slide down like I did with the rest of the guitars there. But that sounds pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely makes the part more full, but I think I'll end up turning that down just a little bit on that specific track. You know what, just gonna throw this under the strings just real quick. Just so I'm not accidentally hitting those. Save me some time. All right. Nope. There we go. Something like that. Let's see how that sounds. Then yeah, I'm gonna scooch the volume down. Yeah, I appreciate anybody just jumping in now, or if you've been watching for a little bit. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Don't be shy. Basically here just chilling, writing some music, hanging out. Whoop. Down she goes. Let's throw that up here. Forgot I had those muted. Yeah. Sorry for the ADD. Still just kind of getting warmed up, so I'm just trying to get my fingers moving. But I'm just going to quickly track the rest of that part. I'll stick it right here. Let's go for it. See how that works. Maybe to like 7.36. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that sounds. So basically, that's just one example I'll be using for a rock metal fusion. And then in this same project, I'm going to write a second rock metal fusion example. And maybe I'll make it a little faster. I'll bump it up to like 125 or something like that, in that range. Because this is just at 110 BPM. But yeah, I'm going to start with a second sort of rock metal fusion example for a job that I'll be posting soon. But quickly, I'm just going to listen through this again and just see if anything stands out that I want to add or maybe change or take away. So let's see, oops, how this sounds. So yeah, like I want it to get louder from sort of the verse section into the chorus, but I'm just trying to decide if that's too much of like a volume jump. Maybe I'll bring like these guys down a little bit as well. Just a touch, maybe 2.36 or 3.52. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, I'm happy with how that sounds. Ooh, actually, you know what? Just to spice it up a little bit, I think I'm going to add a shaker sound to that. Especially the chorus. I think that would do well with like a nice shaker sound. So what I'm going to do is... I might even just add it on with this mic as well. I'm going to give it a try. So just give me one moment. Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to be right back and grab a quick shaker so I can get just a little more texture into that chorus. I think that would sound pretty cool. Okay, guys, I found the shaker. And I think, wondering, might arm this track and use it. Chugga 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 chugga. That's the the rhythm I gotta keep up. So let's stick this here. Alright, so let's see if I can make this work and sound good. Just wondering if I already have don't think I'm going to end up using any bass drops or swells, so I'll just use, so it'll be fairly similar processing for the shaker that I use on like this cymbal swell, so I'll just kind of start there and then see how that works. But let's call this the rice shaker, because that's what I got in there, some rice. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll give me the best effect. Something like that. Because you can hear if I like hold it different directions, it'll give me a different sound. But I like when I hold it just on this angle. It gives me more of a bright sound as opposed to like you can hear the plastic and the rice. But here it's more, you're just kind of hearing that nice bright texture that you want from the shaker. So I'm going to try that. I'm just going to turn the click up a little bit too so I can hear that and keep reference. All right, let's give it a go. Let's do that again. So I think I'm just going to end up using like maybe a section of that and then looping it, because I think right about here was where I was maybe most like in time, and it felt like I was really kind of in the groove there. For some reason, the shaker, I definitely have to practice more with it. It's a deceptively like difficult thing to get in time. Maybe because I'm not using like a real shaker, I'm just using something I made from home. But either way, let's just see how this sounds. Oops, dang it. Pull this down onto the rice shaker. So yeah, I think I'm going to use this section and basically just copy paste that right there. Boom. Now I'm going to mess around with, yeah, here's the thing, like, that's pretty much already what I was looking to do. Maybe let's add a CLA 76. Let's just do mono. Instead of this compressor, I'm going to remove that. And the blues can give me more of that bright sound. Let's try and play around some presets. Piano, vocal. Let's try acoustic guitar. Shaker that's kind of, yeah, just tucked in, like it's not too loud, it's not so quiet to where it's like you can't even hear it, but I like it to be, yeah, right where when it's in the full mix you aren't noticing it as much, but when you take it away you definitely notice like something's missing. When you add it in, pull that down a little more. Yeah, I think that's cool. So yeah, this was like my melodic hard rock / metal, if you want to call it that. This was more like hard rock metal. Then I decided to make the chorus kind of like a sweeter, soft type of thing. So I'm going to start with something a little different. It's going to be like, again, another kind of hard rock, metal fusion. And I think I'm going to, as opposed to starting this last example, I started off kind of like quick drum fill, jumping right in, kind of hard and heavy. Well, not exactly, but sort of foreshadowing the rhythm in a more stripped down way. Then it kicks in with, you know, pretty heavy. Not super heavy, but I like this. Level, I like that. The guitars are in a good level. Yeah, it's cool. And I'm not sure, maybe one of the hard rock examples I'll do singing on it as well, and then one of the other hard rock examples it'll just be instrumental, because I think for the mixing and mastering one, maybe I'll just do instrumental. And for the songwriting one, I'm still kind of deciding though what I want to do, whether I want to, do vocals on either of them, both or either. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think I want to make, I'm going to start the project here. Actually, you know what? Let's remove that. I'm going to insert. Whoops. Tempo change. Gonna keep time signature the same, but I think we're gonna bump this up to 1. Let's bump it up to like 140 maybe and see how that sounds. Because maybe I'll just put a marker here too. And just label this second rock fusion example. And like disclaimer, because these are just like pretty basic portfolio examples, I felt it was all right just to use like pretty basic stock MIDI pack grooves, if you want to call them that. Oh, here we go. You can head into the groove player, and then Noop has a cool pack. Couple of free volume 1 and 2 GGD groove packs. There's the Matt MIDI helper pack. So yeah, I think I'll end up using something from this to, oh, whoops, what did I do here? Oh, we're good. But I think I'm going to start, instead of kind of with an upbeat start from the last one, I'm going to start with like a chill, vibey, clean type of thing, and then sort of ramp up into something, you know, heavier, upbeat, sort of kind of get you moving. But I'm just going to listen through what does volume 2 have to offer? Nope. Nope. Okay. Here's something a little more laid back. That's not bad. Just some simple. Okay. Again, yeah, I'm just kind of looking for something that's laid back, that I can kind of start the song off with some like clean guitar, sort of chimey type of thing. These are all a little too out there. I could see myself maybe starting with something like this and just changing the MIDI around a little bit just to dial it back. And I do like this groove. Maybe I'll end up using something like that. Not sure yet. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Well, let's give this a try. I think you just have to click export. Then it always ends up, yeah, showing on a random track in a random spot. And I haven't figured out yet how to get it into the spot it needs to be in, where I want it to go the first time, but that's okay. Maybe I'll give myself a little count in. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's see how that works. And I'm just gonna copy paste that real quick just so I'm able to get an idea going here. And maybe I'll loop this. The rhythm that I'm going to be working with there. That's kind of neat. But I need to come up with something that's sort of more of like kind of a repeating melody, something less like me just kind of noodling. Turn the overdrive off, go a little cleaner. Tune up a little bit here. Good. Thank you to anybody who's just jumping in now and watching. You can feel free to say what's up in the chat and we can get talking there. But yeah, I'm just going to tune up real quick. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's see what I can come up with here. Oh, and I also forgot that I gotta change the BPM on the delay here. That'll help. There we go. I don't know, maybe something like that. Let's see. Maybe something like that. That's kind of neat. So like, yeah, something like that. That'd be cool. This guitar will stay in tune. Yeah, let's just run that through a few more times, see if I can actually play that. Oops. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So yeah, let's try and see how that sounds. Hopefully she stays in tune. Yeah, let's give that a try. It appears I have the wrong track armed. Let me fix that. Everything's sounding good. A little rushed. I don't know, something like that. Actually, I'll see how that, oops, see how that sounds in the cleans. I'll keep it quarter note delay. I think I'm going to try a bit of a different approach, though. Still pretty much the same type of riff, but let's try a few things out. I think it sounds a little better actually, just simple straight up quarter note delay. Okay. Oops. Oops-a-daisy. Bear with me here, it's going to take me a little bit to get this clean. No, 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 no. That sounds kind of cool. So I'll keep that for reference. Just trying to decide if the delays are just a little too much. Try turning it down a little bit. Let's do another take and see how it goes. What's a daisy? Let's double check, make sure I'm in tune. are back. So let's give that a try. Actually, no, I'm just going to delete this for now, just so it's kind of out of the way. I think I know what I want to go for now. Kind of utilize the delay a little more, you know, play a little more simply. But I'm just going to keep going here until I find sort of the right arrangement of notes here. I'm deciding between if I want to mute or just kind of play them open. I think that might sound pretty good if it's like muted. Sounds kind of cool. Maybe I'll stick with that for now, because I like that. It's kind of neat. Still not sure about how I feel about the delay, but we'll keep it for now. Let's see if I can even play that. Oh, whoops. Cool. I almost like how I played it the second time more, so by that point I've kind of got it more figured out of how I wanted to play it. So I'm going to redo this guy. Let's give it a go. Oh no. I made it all the way to the end, then goofed it. But yeah, that sounded kind of cool. And then I think, yeah, it'll sound neat to turn like that progression and evolve it into like a heavier sort of aesthetic, into like a hard rock metal fusion kind of modern sound. But let's give that a try. Oops. Oh, don't want to do that. One more time. Oops. Check my tuning real quick. There we go. Let's give it a go. Not quite. Early. Let's see how this sounds. Whoops, a daisy. That sounds fine. Let's stick with that. I might end up having to cut these guys because I want to keep that going. Yeah. Alright. Sorry about that. Just messaging a friend. Yeah. So far. Oh, whoops. What have I done? Yeah. Cha-cha. Ba. Ra-ba-ba-ba. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for anybody who's jumping in right now. Really appreciate you coming in to check it out and say hey. Basically right now I'm just working on some music. This is just really basic portfolio example stuff for some new jobs that I'm going to be posting on Fiverr. One of them is a songwriting and like songwriting consultation type of job where I'll basically be writing songs and selling those, but then also like working with people on their songs, sort of just consulting and giving, you know, sort of my feedback on where they could take the song to finish it or, you know, anything like that. And the second is a mixing one. So basically, it would just be people with finished songs that just want somebody to mix and master for, you know, reasonable price, especially if they're more on the end of using MIDI drums and MIDI instruments. Yeah, I can definitely mix that kind of stuff. But if they also have like real drums, real instruments, I'm also happy to mix those as well. But this is just basically like songwriting examples for me to be able to post on those jobs for people to check out to basically hear if they're going to be interested to work with me or not. But yeah, let me play through, for anybody who's just joining now, let me play through the first example. Sorry, what would be here? This is 110 BPM, sort of like a hard rock fusion of metal. Yeah, I'll just play that real quick. anybody that's jumping in right now. I'm just working on some portfolio stuff, just making sort of example tracks for some songwriting gigs that I'll be posting, and some mixing and mastering gigs that I'll be posting pretty soon. These are part of like the audio examples, and then I think instead of just doing straight up audio examples, I'll also do like a nice playthrough and everything, so that the customers that are kind of coming through and checking out the ad have like a video to watch instead of just like a pressing play and listening to an audio track. People do tend to like listen with their eyes, eat with their eyes, listen with their eyes. So, if they're seeing a nice video that accompanies also a nice sounding track, I think that's better than just putting an audio file that they can listen to for an example of your work. But yeah, basically, this is kind of example number 2 of a rock fusion, like kind of rock metal fusion. I'm just starting with like kind of a more chill intro, and then I'm gonna sort of gradually ramp into like a heavy chorus essentially. Yeah, like the intro is gonna be kind of chill, laid back, sort of. And this is all going to be very condensed into like 30 seconds of music basically, but it'll be like short intro, cascades into like kind of, like maybe a yellow card type of sound, kind of that like upbeat, rock punk type of sound, more of that modern sound. Might just copy and paste this out of laziness, but also convenience, because I'm essentially would just play that the exact same way anyway, so why not? Then I think on the second time through, I'm gonna add like a bit of a heavier tone. Drive back on. Just making sure I'm in tune. Sounds pretty good. Yeah. See if I can make something happen there. I think maybe I'll turn the overdrive off, but then just turn the gain up on the amp sim. So let's see. Need just enough gain. Sorry, a little bit of ADD there. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do like some simple rhythm chords instead. Oh, okay. That sounds fine. The heck? So yeah, let's just try like some simple palm muted chords over that instead. And I'll try and follow like the accent of the melody on the G string and try and match what I played with like the softer chords. Let's try. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, my guy. Thank you, Reese. Really appreciate that. For a second there, I was like, what the heck is that sound? Really cool of you, man. Appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm just going to kind of noodle around on that and see what sounds best. Don't think that's going to end up sounding good, but let's just give it a try. Yeah, it's a little too high gain. Trying to decide on, yeah, like the level I want. How much gain should be on there? Let's give this another go. I want to try something like that. Yeah, something like that. That'd be cool. So, Just a little less gain. We'll see how that goes. Almost. Shit. I don't know. Let's give that a try. Maybe I'll put it in the lo-fi spot. Never mind. Just really turn the volume down this a bit more. Not bad. But yeah, I think right from there, I don't want to waste any time. I'll kind of get into the bulk of sort of like the chorus and oh yeah. That's yeah, Reese, I appreciate it, man. You are a fucking legend for coming out and checking out the stream, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope you're kind of liking the sound of this so far. And yeah, I'm gonna play it from the top quick to show you kind of what I have. Okay, that's not bad. Let's try the other side and see how that goes. So really classic little add 9 rock lick. All right. Sounds good. Not sure if that's quite in tune. There we go. Try that one more time. try, but that's not quite sounding in tune. Let's just slide this into place and see what we're dealing with. Drag this down. 1690 is the level I want to be at. There we go. Gonna try that one more time, see if I can do the left side a bit better. Oops. One more time. Tough to get that add 9 in tune with the other one. Let's try again. Let's just see how that sounds, eh? $16.90. There we go. Cool. So that'll be able to lead me into the next part. Just allow me to take one quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. Give me one moment. All right, thank you for your patience there. Just had to run to the little girls' room real quick. So, So now it's pretty much time to decide, yeah, like where I want to take this next section. Sounds tight, but I already knew that. Well, it's getting there. And I haven't added the bass yet, so bass, I might just go ahead and actually yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and insert a MIDI item. Oh, it's weird. Insert MIDI. There we go. Maybe I'll start there. Bum bum bum. Cool. You can send some interesting things. Do with the bass, little slap pop action. Yeah, I think I could definitely do some cool, interesting stuff with the bass. Just to start, I'm just gonna do like a quick, easy, like quarter note or whatever, eighth note I'm doing there. Yeah, eighth note, just to follow along with the pulse of the rhythm there. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of room for like some cool slappy bass stuff. So copy that, paste it. So I'll do that to there. That sounds fun. There we go. I'm just gonna quickly, yeah, mess around with the harmonics a little bit for sure. Just gonna quickly adjust the velocity here a bit. Oh, whoops. Maybe on these guys, let's switch it up. There we go. Copy, paste, because it's And yeah, I'll maybe do a little like bass lick. So it's try something like that. Bam. Try something like that. Ba-da. Ba-da. Mm-hmm. Bow, bow, bow. Da-da. Wonder where that's coming from, that little... Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I think I'm a little off here. Just kind of maybe resolve that. something like that. Almost thinking might even just sound better if I hold the notes out. Simplify it even more. Again, I don't need to get too fancy with this because it's just like examples for mixing and songwriting. Yeah, I kind of like how that sounds with the bass note being held out as opposed to me playing like eighth notes. Whoops. Okay. Oops. Copy. I think it's just the same line again. So let's check this out. How does that sound? Oh, I'm gonna do that little line with the bass as well. That riddly-dee-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Oh, right. I was gonna do. I'm not sure if I want to do it down low or if I want to do it up higher. Let's try it here. So it's. And sorry if this part is boring, but it is necessary. Yeah, it'll be. That pesky G string. Sorry there. All right. There we go. All right. So. Da da da. Oh, right. I think after that. Turns into chord notes. There we go. Ooh. Four. Shalom. All right. Cool. Let's hear how that sounds. Cool. Something like that. Just kind of starting to think of if I do want to put an example of also like if somebody I do songwriting for just for some reason also wants me to do singing on it, maybe I can include an example as well. But thanks, dude. Yeah, I love like just noodling. That's the main way I write and come up with stuff, is just kind of noodling and spending time playing the section over and over and over again until like what feels most natural and what sounds best comes out. Because yeah, I'm always focused on like playing what feels natural on the fretboard, and to like my right hand too. But then you also want that to sound good. So yeah. But yeah, just kind of humming on the song too, just to see what could be, sounding kind of cool. Let me put a little. Oh, that's the wrong one. Zat is guitar. Check, check. Something like that. That'd be cool. So just finding the scale. For the vocal plugin, I'm just using, well, an array of stuff. But this is the Howard Benson vocal plugin there. But you can see on the left here, this is my whole like vocal chain that I'm using right now. This is normally what I'd be throwing on like a track in here. Like I usually don't record with this on. But for streaming purposes, it just allows me to have like a good vocal signal that sounds really nice. But then yeah, having like the Howard Benson on there allows me to put some like reverb on there if I want. That's pretty neat. Put some vocal delay. We can do a doubler, which is pretty neat. That really helps out with like clean singing and screams. Oops. Yeah, that's what I'm using for the effects that you were just hearing there. Magma little tube for saturation, and you can even hear like the difference. If I 8B it, you can hear that there's definitely more like volume, but it's just like a warmer, sort of richer, more saturated signal that you're hearing. Yeah, man. This is what I'm using. De-esser from Waves, Gate, which is just stock, stock EQ. These are the moves that I'm making here. CLA 76 from Waves. That's a compressor, Howard Benson. And I have like different levels of compression going on too. So there's like this compressor doing its work. And then there's also the compressor within Howard Benson vocals, gain reduction, compression, DS grit, which is just like distortion. Yeah. And then yeah, there's like a limiter. You can control like the input, which is pretty cool too. And these are all kind of based off the settings of my Shure SM7B, where usually when I'm recording vocals on that, I'm like, just like I am now, like right on top of the mic, but screaming pretty loud. Like right now, it's just normal talking volume. Yeah, I'm just gonna, because I was just kind of messing around for a second. That's sort of how my mind works, is I'll like be noodling on guitar and then I'll start singing along and be like, oh, like how does this sound? And eventually that's how like a song gets written. But we're just doing some simple songwriting examples, some simple like mixing examples. But again, I'm just going to listen through this and just hear, once it gets to the end here, like where it wants to go. Sounds pretty cool. So, something that I've learned from songwriters that I really enjoy and kind of want to like emulate the things that they do to be able to write songs the way they can and how well they do is I'm almost just kind of basing where I want to take the rest of that off of that last like little section. Just that. So I'm probably going to start on that note. And maybe I'll start with some power chords down there, like something like that, right? Something kind of cool. Because I think that progression will work really well with like the melody I've chosen. And yeah, I think that's going to be cool. I'm thinking about maybe changing this drum. Also, like just for these song examples, I'm just using like the MIDI groove packs that came with GGD. And I'm using the GGD Free Grooves Volume 2, Song 12 in the groove column, and then in the patterns within Song 12, I'm using Groove 8, which is what you're hearing in this section. But I think once it hits here, I like how the drums staying the same combined with the introduction of the bass guitar and then the rhythm guitars. That sounds pretty cool. And I'm just wondering if like trying to change the drum pattern in this section and then into the next would be like too much. I'm not sure. Just keep the drums the same because it's like sonically interesting enough because I'm introducing those new elements. And I think this is the type of track too that's also going to call for the shaker, my little rice shaker. I could take advantage of the 7-string. That's a progression that I could maybe use. That sounds pretty cool. And it would be cool to also incorporate an example in like a rock metal fusion with a 7-string. I think would be pretty cool. Just to show people too that that is available to them if they decide to work with me on that job posting I'm talking about. don't know. I definitely know I've heard that somewhere before, and you probably have too, but it's just something I'm going to roll with for the sake of this example. I think that sounds pretty neat. Yeah. Again, like anybody who's been hanging around, checking it out, Reese, man, I really appreciate you sticking around and watching and just hanging out, chatting. That's really nice of you, dude. It's awesome. I hope you're kind of enjoying what I'm doing, and I plan on doing this a lot more often with what I'm doing now, like writing some music. I've done some like just vocal tracking streams. I did some video game streaming. I think maybe later today, or depending on how my plans go, I might do some PUBG streaming. I've been playing a lot of PUBG lately. That's been pretty fun. Hell yeah, Reese. You're the man. Really appreciate you coming out and hanging out, man. But basically, now that I have the chord progression that I want to go with, kind of progressive rock, metal, new metalish kind of vibe, right? That's essentially with these two examples, this guy and this guy. That's the type of sound I'm going for. And then I'll make two more examples that are just purely like more classic rock, something that sounds basically like AC/DC or like whatever the fuck, kind of generic rock sound. And then I'll do like pretty much like my, specialty, which is metalcore, gent, heavy metal, more of that area. I'll do like two song examples for that. And that'll be for mixing and for songwriting. But yeah. Just gonna tune up real quick. Yeah, now it's just kind of coming down to what type of drum part do I want to use for that sort of melodic chorus. Yeah, I haven't used this guitar in a while, so even after like a new setup and everything, it's a little shaky with its tuning. There we go. Whoa. Huh. That's all right. All right, let's give. Oh, whoops, a daisy. Let's give a listen to some of these drum packs. That's not bad. Try this guy. Go ahead and export that. Let's hear how this transition is. It might be a little too abrupt. Let's see. Not bad. Then let's see how rhythmically I would kind of like go into that next part. Something like that. That would be pretty cool. Do that little pause there. That sounded pretty neat. Gave it a little like sass. Put a little flair on it. A little flair. A little sass. That sounds pretty cool. But we're not writing that right now. We're writing some rock. Some rock, man. None of that metal stuff, man. That's later, man. But that is pretty funny that I can go down to G and it doesn't sound out of key, like it's still in the right scale. Let's give it a go. Sounds good. So I'm just going to play around with what rhythm feels better with this chord progression. have to go from that transition. Let's hear how that sounds, eh? So that's like the general idea of what I want to do with this. Just so, I'm thinking maybe just so I have more clarity when I hit those, I might switch to my Kiesel really quick, which is just in the same tuning and all that, but I just have old strings on right now, whereas this has new strings. That's why I kind of decided to use this to track these songs, and it is sounding pretty good. I just think I would have more clarity on those chords by switching to my Kiesel. So I'm going to do that really, really quick. I'll take a quick break, switch guitars, and I'll be right back. So give me one moment. All right. Once again, really appreciate your patience there. Just had to quickly switch out the weapons. I really think this will benefit, even with the kind of flatter, older strings on this guitar. I think it'll still sound better. I just have the longer scale length on this guy. already sounds much better. I'm just going to tune up quick. Now let's tune from here. So, I think I'll turn the overdrive on, but the gain down. Turn the drive down a bit more. That sounds cool. All right. Try something like that. That's a tough little transition from one more time. One more time. Yeah. That sounds nice. Let's try. Shit. Whoops. It's definitely one of those tricky, awkward little transitions from this chord So I might go... Yeah, it makes it a little easier. Something like that. We'll keep going till we get it. There we go. That's what I was looking to do. Just took me a second to find it. Let's see what we made today. Talking about. Yeah, I like the tuning stability on the Kiesel just because of the fan fret. When it comes to like slamming power chords and then playing like there we go. All right, let's do the other side. Oops-a-daisy. Oh, forgot I'm in mono, don't want that. Oh. One more time. Dang it. Very awkward going from barred power chord to traditional power chord. That sounds pretty close. Oh no! I did the whole... Whoops. Oh well. I recorded over it by accident. All good. so close. Yeah, some crispy tone action. Thanks, dude. Yeah, definitely trying to keep this section, you know, a little more high gain, a little crispier. Try and get some, you know, contrast and separation from that last section there. That's pretty close. Let's see how that turned out. Pretty close. Almost could be like a Metallica or a Nickelback beat. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's awesome. Cool. So now, stick some bass in there, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and insert a MIDI item. Oh, I want to go with the low C. I think that is the correct one, yeah. C sharp. Oh no, D. Sorry. D2. Let's roll with D2. And I think is it gonna be all these eighth? Make one a little lower. Oops. Oh, I missed. Just getting this rhythm section down with the bass. Sort of the slow, agonizing way to do this, but it must be done. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like hell yeah. If Dimitri, if you're watching, man, he left me a message saying that he can't leave any comments because he doesn't have an account or something, which is fine. But I really appreciate you coming in, and yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Thanks for coming in and saying what's up. Yeah, it must be getting late where you're at, so no worries, man. Hope you have a good night, and we will talk soon. Yeah, thank you so much to all the guys like Reese, Dimitri, like everybody that came in and checked out what I'm doing, and anybody else that randomly came in that I didn't notice. Thank you for coming and watching and checking out what I'm doing, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I think I have this bass part down. Yeah, you can pretty much copy and paste that because there's only going to be one minor change. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Then it looks like, yeah, there's going to be some like longer chugs. Cool. Let's see. Cool. That lines up. So I'm going to listen from the beginning and just kind of see from the intro to like the little verse section to the chorus, how everything's sounding. Hold on. Yeah, it seems to work pretty good. like, see that I think that works. Yeah. And then again, right, like how I kind of decided which note I was going to start on into the next part, into the chorus, was because I ended on the... So I just decided to start on the note I ended on, and then I can even do something that mirrors that coming out of the chorus. But because, let's see, what I'm dealing with in length already, though, is from 54 seconds to 48 seconds. So it's like almost a minute. So this is already long enough for my purpose of what I want to use this for. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I hate to do it, but I think I'm just gonna, again, like copy and paste what I have into this section. But obviously I'm going to definitely add like a lead for sure. Copy paste these guys. Sounds pretty good, man. Ooh, yeah. If I wanted to keep going, I would probably make the next part like a play off of that, how that rhythm sounds at that very tail end. So I'd keep going with like a... Sounds very heavy though, I like that. So, now that I've copied and pasted that, let's listen through again and just get a sense of what I've got, and then I'm going to be listening for like empty spaces that feel like they need to be filled with like a little lead, a little lick or something like that, a little drum fill, whatever, right? So, and who knows, I might add some synth to this too, just to really thicken everything up. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'm happy with how this is sounding. Cool. Yeah, that sounds really nice. I'm digging that. I think that's all I'm gonna do for bass, so I might as well just go ahead. I'm gonna create a DI. Well, not a DI, sorry, but a ooh. Yes, I need to turn that off. All of this. I think all that. So now I just have the DI. I am going to render and freeze that to a mono track. A mono, and then I'm going to cut it right here, slip it into this. Then I'm just going to delete that whole thing because I don't need that. There we go. And now this track here, so this is what I have Gin bass on, like the bass plugin I'm using that I'm writing all my MIDI bass for. And then this track just above it is a track where I can affect a like a bass DI, and basically I'm using the Neural DSP Microtubes B7K Ultra emulator plugin, and let's see how that sounds. Boost the low end a little more. Cool. And then yeah, I think I'm gonna go back in afterwards and mess around with the MIDI of the drums and sort of adjust the velocities. Some of the kicks are a little hard, I think, especially for like the lighter section. I'm gonna probably do that after I'm done with the stream because that's like really tedious, boring stuff. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out, especially like the chorus section. But now I'm gonna be listening through and maybe trying some lead stuff. Anyways. Oh, 140, where am I at? Got to adjust my BPM up to 140. Any day now. Go. Cool. I think that's a Bad Omen song. Maybe like a little tapping line or something. Yes. Check my tuning quick. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. Nice. Let's see. Definitely think I want some like a lead part beginning here, and then something that ends as the chorus kicks in, but then begins halfway through the chorus again. Let's try some fun whammy pedal stuff and see if any of that even works. kind of goofing around, seeing what might sound cool. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's see. Pedal, yeah, it's just the Digitech whammy. I'm just fucking around, my bad. Let's see. Trying to think of maybe a way I can use this where it would sound good, but think I found the melody that I want to try and go with. I'm going to record that quick so I don't forget it. I think I already have. Hold on. Okay. The second half was a little messy, but the first half I liked. Okay. I don't know, something like that. That'd be pretty neat. Not quite. There was a small phrasing in there that I did before, now I'm missing. Okay, I think it's maybe that's how I want it to go. Not quite, almost. That's how I wanted to go, but I screwed that up. There we go. That sounds pretty cool. Whammy pedal to like pitch it up 2 octaves. That'd sound pretty neat. Let's see. Maybe I'll connect like a cool tapping lick there or something. Something like that, I'm not sure. Let's try. A little cheesy, but try that again. Can't quite get that right. Turned out pretty cool. Let's see how that sounds. Not bad. Might be able to do that a little better. Let's play that back, see how it goes. Might want to start further back. Excuse me. see how that goes. Just trying to do some like kind of rock, metal-ish. Now I'm just thinking, do I just want to do it in the second half instead of the first? Just gonna trim this down. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'm liking how that turned out. Maybe I'll try something like that for... So. Okay. Try something like that. For some reason, it's just not. Stand up for a sec, my knee. Thanks again for your patience there. Just had to take a quick bathroom break. So that sounds good. And let's see. Yeah, I'm probably going to hop off soon because I am absolutely starving. I pretty much just skipped lunch just to start streaming. But I'm going to see if I can get like a cool lead line here really quick. Sitting for too long. I am sore. Okay. Woo! All right. So, yeah, I might have to call this a stream because I am so hungry. And I think I really made some good progress on this track today. Pretty much starting the stream, I had like really no progress, and I think it's turned out pretty well. So I'm just going to listen quickly through both examples just to kind of close out the stream. Then here comes the second example. Hell yeah. I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. I think I might add like a little lead leading up to the chorus there, but I'm gonna look at that at a later time. But once again though, like really appreciate anybody who came to check out the stream. Reese, thank you very much. Dimitri, thank you very much. Anybody else that dropped by and wanted to just see what I was up to, thank you very much for doing that. Don't feel shy to say what's up in the chat and get a little dialogue going. Yeah. I think I'm going to call it a stream there, guys, because it's almost 3:45 p.m. And I need to eat some lunch. And it'll be dinner soon enough, so... yeah. Oh, this is fun, but yeah. Again, thank you very much for coming to say what's up and checking out the stream. That's really cool of anybody who came to say what's up. Oh yeah. Have a good one, Reese. We'll talk soon, and again, these streams will be like all kinds of different stuff, whether it's this, like writing some music for my solo stuff, or just generic examples to show clients, for other clients, like writing songs for people, helping people write their songs. That's the kind of stuff I'll be streaming on here. Vocal tracking, like when I'm tracking vocals, I'll be doing that kind of thing. Yeah, this has been a great stream, and I plan on doing many more, that's for sure. I even have a setup. I have the HD 60S so that I can plug in like a console. So I'll be doing like gaming on the Nintendo Switch and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll be like gaming on my PC with certain games that I like to play on here. But yeah, I'll be hopping off the stream, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day there. I will talk soon, and stay safe out there. Let's see.